The benefit of patience and planning. For me, the year was 2019, the start of my experience in deep inner turmoil as a result of my mindset, me allowing negative thoughts to take me on a downward spiral of despair and anxiety that contradicted reality. There was a desire to leave these nightmares behind, but I had to understand that the suffering wouldn't cease until I put the effort to leave it behind. I had to recognize that I had the power to take control of my thoughts and emotions in order to let go of self imposing mental restrictions and learn that there was an end in sight and the inner turmoil was born from my inner fears and doubts. That period was marked by a gradual loosening of the tight grip that fears and anxieties had over me. I had to learn not to be focused on my fears and worries about failures and to acknowledge my feelings and find ways to work through them in order to reach a place of emotional balance once again, signifying a turning point, a moment of releasing from mental anguish and worry, a period of healing, self forgiveness, and the end of mental torment, letting go of negative thought patterns that was holding me back, allowing my fears to alleviate, slowly but surely working through my issues, distancing myself from overwhelming environments, and finally starting to see things in a new light, realizing that maybe things aren't as bad as I initially thought. We can break the cycle. I know I've been there, but you won't get anywhere if you just sit there waiting for it to happen. You have to find the courage to ask for help. You have to want help, and people will help you, but they cannot police you all the time. I realized that until I made the effort to quit the agony, it wouldn't end, and that I had to take steps toward facing my fears and anxiety head on instead of allowing them to control my actions and decisions. I understood by creating a balance in my life to regain my strength, I will always be able to face my fears with courage and energy. I say to myself, you're brave. Don't you let yourself be defeated. As I would look at the monitor to see the different types of evils being displayed to me on a daily basis, understanding that by creating a balance in my life to regain my inner strength, I will always be able to face my fears with courage and energy. I say to myself, you're brave. Don't you let yourself be defeated. Freeing myself from my fears by realizing that my fears were nothing more than my thoughts. And as soon as I started interpreting my fears and seeing them as an opportunity for personal growth instead of a threat, and learn from them, the potential for freeing ourselves from our dilemmas, stress, or worry is there for the taking if we want it. It is important that we do not let our worries go beyond our control and to perform what is needed. And remember, everything is not what it seems. Just be careful. I make it a point to not back down when feeling like someone wasn't treating me fairly, using affirmations like nothing is ever as bad as it seems, or what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. And God will never put on us no no more than we can handle. Some actions to take include actively letting go of unnecessary worries. Those fears not based on reality, but rather on worst case scenarios that are not likely to occur, thereby creating creative sparks and feeling bold and daring, bringing you pure potential. Ideas start to flow and motivate you and inspire you to pursue new paths, which is how I was able to follow my heart and live my passion when I started posting spiritual life lesson videos on YouTube. I started feeling a strong pull towards a new path, getting gentle nudges to pursue my passion. And I started out small, treating the project as an experiment, then just kept going, letting my energy, dedication, and motivation be my guide, listening to my instincts and following my gut, feeling that the important thing to do was to act now rather than spend more time planning and researching, and that I should just go for it, taking the chance and pursuing that idea that I had in my mind, following my instinct. Action is what helps us grow and build momentum. And like me, you may have been battling something too, but found out you have courage and you may be finding yourself feeling more adventurous and ready to embrace a new experience. It worked like that for me. Every day I found myself ignoring what was going on outside that was meant to disturb my peace, and I learned to reclaim my joy, knowing that they would never stop trying to torture me anyway, saying to myself that I was going to live the life God has set forth for me to live, and that no one was going to take that from me. I wanted to prove that I can live amongst some things and not be a part of it. So I didn't even turn off the monitors. I knew what was there, but I didn't allow it to bother me. Because I learned that every thought or opportunity in life is often short lived and will come and go just as quickly if we do not seize the opportunity. So no one is going to rob me of my life that I was meant to live. And if that one thing doesn't work out, well, then it's on to the next. But no one is going to steal the opportunity to take it away from me. But only if you are willing to leave your comfort zone and try new challenges where you gain valuable experience that will help you in the various areas of your life. While you don't need to sacrifice everything to throw yourself into the opportunity, do take meaningful actions right away. The energy here is bursting with potential, but the window of opportunity won't be open for long. Act upon this immediately. If you get the opportunity to start something new, consider it a blessing, and the stirring now is the time to bring it to fruition. Let all the sparks stir in you and fan your internal flame as you find your creative genius and give birth to the idea and use it well. Boldly find your voice and insist that the universe make a place for your manifestations and your visions. This is the time to dream big, to visualize, and to set the wheel in motion. Just as a seed requires nurturing to sprout and grow, your ideas need care, attention, and dedication to come to fruition. We should take the opportunities in front of us when we are feeling inspired. So every day I made it a habit to get up early build up one of the many videos God gave me, and interpret it through a tarot card spread. And I will work on it the entire day to try to upload it by the night or the next morning, realizing that I am one of God's chosen ones, and He has given me the material He wants me to bring to the world. There was no way I wasn't going to get the job done. It was all the inspiration I needed to block out distractions. Though a bit shy and not wanting to speak or appear on camera, I mustered up enough nerves to speak about each video, but I didn't show my face. And as a result, a lot of my videos were stolen. I found out people were doing some takedown forums, taking their pick at my videos. Excuse me. It took some time, and YouTube had to come out to make sure the house being seen was mine. But I got all of them back. And then I only used watermarks. I still wasn't on camera. I was just too shy, and God wanted me to break free from that. I've gotten better about being seen. I'm just trying to figure out how to put a video recording of myself to the side, since the video doesn't really require that I be before the camera. Those two things that I had to focus on was plenty enough to block out all the black magic going on outside my house, to block out someone doing dark magic on me. It gave me courage to embrace my passions, trust my instincts, and embark on a journey of personal growth and self expression, sort of a symbol of ignition, countdown to liftoff. Having new ideas and such enthusiasm to see them become reality, a thrilling time to start a new venture or chapter in my life, seeking a change and be the change I desire. When we are feeling inspired, we should take the opportunities in front of us. As humans, we are meant to grow into our true potential. And divination practices such as cartomancy can help us make decisions, offer guidance, and help us tune into our intuition when we are at a crossroad in our lives. While the journey may be one worth taking, it won't necessarily be void of any sort of challenges, but it's worth facing up to those challenges to surpass them. You'll always be better off for it. You will need to harness your potential for innovation, enthusiasm, and ambition to bring about a successful outcome. When opportunities show up, they teach us about ourselves. They help mold us into stronger versions of ourselves. And the lessons learned along the way provides a strong foundation for gaining wisdom. It demonstrates that a brave seed has been sprouted in our lives, even though you have not yet realized it. A new spirit is entering your life, allowing a talent to unfold, expanding your potential, creating an aura of excitement. You have the chance to be original, trust your own creative potential, and there will be no end to what you can achieve. So wish to create. Then prepare to do something big or exciting, saying yes as you start your project, actually doing things that are divinely guided. Everything is possible as long as we wish it so, and know it. Know what gives you energy and vitality, and be passionate. Think of it as a divine spark that propels you forward, bestowing upon you the enthusiasm and vitality to undertake a new endeavor, a nudge from the universe to listen to your inner calling and to act upon it without hesitation.